Hi friends, in this video we're going to be talking about the letter J. And before we get started, please make sure you have your FUNdations paper and a pencil so that we can practice writing later on. First things first, when we look at our sound card, we can always look at the picture to give us clues as to how that letter is pronounced. So here we have a picture of a jug. And if I think about that first sound of the word jug, the initial sound, the beginning sound of the word jug, jug, I know that the letter J makes the j sound, j. So here's how we make that sound. You're gonna take your tongue, put it right behind your teeth, and then close your mouth and say j, 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 j. Can you say it with me? J, j. Now you try on your own. That sounded amazing. Now let's look at some other pictures of things that start with the letter J. The first thing that we have over here is a jet. Jet. And when we read our sound card, we will say J, jug, j. J, jug, j. You try. Oh yeah. Now everybody say J, jet, j. J, jet, j. Oh yeah. Our next picture that we have is a picture of a jellyfish. Everybody say J, jellyfish, j. Oh yeah. In our last picture, we have a picture of a little boy and he is jumping. Everybody say J, jump, j. Amazing job. Now, grab your pencil and a piece of paper, grab your pencil and your FUNdations paper, and we are going to practice writing the letter J. Whenever we are writing our letters, it is always important to remember that we have to pay attention to the lines. So here we have our skyline. Then we have our plain line. Then we have our grass line. And lastly, we have our word line. And we're going to be using all 4 lines for our letter J's today. So first off, we're going to start off with our capital letter J, our uppercase letter J. And here is how we will do it. We're going to point to the skyline, go down to the grass line, and skirt, curve back up to the plain line. And then we're going to cross at the skyline. Oh yeah, J, j. Let's do another one. Point to the skyline, come down to the grass line, and skirt, curve back up to the plain line. And then cross at the skyline. J, j. Now I'm going to do it one more time, and this time I'm going to say the sound of the letter as I write it. So we're going to point to the skyline, then go down to the grass line, j, 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 skirt, curve back and come up to the plain line, j, 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 and then cross at the skyline. Oh yeah. Now let's practice our lowercase j's. Our lowercase j's. And it's important to know that our lowercase j's are plain line letters. That means that we're going to start at the plain line. Our uppercase letter J, our capital letter J, is a skyline letter, but a lowercase letter j is our plain line letter. So I'm going to start at the plain line, then go down to the worm line, and just make a little curve. Boop. Doesn't have to be super huge. Then add a dot. J, J. Let's do another one. Start at the plain line, go down to the worm line, and add a little curve. Then add a dot. Boop. One more time. Start at the plain line, come down to the worm line, and add a little curve. And then add a dot. Boop. Happy writing, friends!